Hi peeps, this is Cordy in Bushy, and today is one of my plant projects. This one actually was rescuing a spider plant. We've got a bigger spider plant that is going really well, and spider plants are so easy to grow. Uh, it's nostalgic for us, is kid of the 70s, 80s for myself, and it's been those were really high fashion, very fashionable in the 70s and the 80s. Well, they're fashionable still in our house. Now we've got one that is thriving and is doing multiple little shoots, which we are keeping on the plant itself usually because it does have the vavavoom, the appeal of those little growth. Now you can do something with it, and you can, you can, leave them as. We usually do. However, Tintin stepped onto one of the growth which fell apart. I rescued it, put it in a little bit of water, and kept it for a month. 2 weeks would be sufficient to have a little root system. Now you can transplant it. Um, well, this was detached from the plant, so I decided to salvage it by putting it in a glass of water. And if you could see, you've got a nice, decent root system. So it's time to, here we go, give it its lease of life by being repotted, like so. And this is got plenty of room, so just enough soil. Let's see. All the roots are in. Just normal compost soil. You don't need something, fancy. House plant, compost, like nice growing compost. That's it. And here we go, down. Now, this is one of those little pots that are going like that. And it's going to go by between the two windows. And so it's going to grow and grow and grow, and because it's cascading down, this is the beauty of a spider plant. Because it's cascading down, it's going to be looking awesome. Now this is the early stages. It's got a decent growth, decent root system, and I can actually see that there is over. If I really wanted to push the boat out, I could separate the little cluster into 3 or 4 plants. But I want to keep it nice and have it a big growth. I haven't got any room for the others. I will probably find a project to actually sort out the other plants, the mothership plants. But it's effective, it's nice, and if you like an easy to care house plant, I would advise a spider plant because it's that easy to grow, that easy to make it prosper. And so you've got, like from one plant you have lots of plants. So cheap and cheerful, keep it cheap and cheerful, and that's what we like. Tough enough. Bye.